We see that the individual is focusing on one aspect. Either they've got some influence or some knowledge, but they don't have both and they abdicate it. In my experience, this is the mindset that's holding experts back from stepping into their acclaim as thought leaders. When I'm asked about thought leaders and what I mean by this term, influence and knowledge are my first two differentiators that I go to. Influence is our ability to impact others through our words, actions, and behaviors. We influence those in our communities, our social audiences, and those who work with and for us using our knowledge, our expertise, and our passion for the ideas that we believe in. The knowledge we bring can sometimes come from our formal education. However, it also comes from our unique backgrounds, our cultures, our experiences, and beliefs, as well as the learnings we get from those we admire. Both influence and knowledge have empirical as well as subjective definitions. And this is why so many people think they don't have any influence or the right knowledge to make them a respected thought leader. And this is what I want to change. You see, when you've been socialized to believe influence and knowledge have to first be acknowledged by others in order for them to be valid, we start to look outside of ourselves for that acknowledgement. But when we take a step back and we look internally and we recognize the success that we've already achieved, it becomes obvious that we already have some degree of influence and knowledge at play in our lives and in our careers. Let's just take a couple of examples. Maybe you're an academic who's been recognized by your peers and your students for your ability to create engaging lectures that help others to really understand the complex knowledge you put out there. But you think that you don't have the charisma to go beyond the classroom. Or maybe you're a scientist who's made a great breakthrough that has changed the way others think about your area of expertise. But you're not confident in your own ability to explain it, so you let others do the explaining. And they often don't credit you as the one who made that breakthrough. Or perhaps you're a self-taught technologist who has developed a tool that has impacted business and entrepreneurs. But your lack of formal education keeps you from going after large corporate targets because you think they'll be wanting to see where you got this knowledge. In each of these examples, what I'm showing you, and these are real examples, I've seen every one of these at play in the work that I do. We see that the individual is focusing on one aspect. Either they've got some influence or some knowledge, but they don't have both and they abdicate it. In my experience, this is the mindset that's holding experts back from stepping into their acclaim as thought leaders. Your influence is built off of the success you already have, the communities you are already a part of, and the people already around you. As you focus the success you already have, all of these will build and grow, and you'll add new people and new communities to your network intentionally. And now you'll begin to build your influence because you are aware of it and ready to own it. So, as you look at your growth and desire to become seen as a thought leader, step into and own the influence and the knowledge you already have, and be intentional in building and growing both. This is the first building block of growing your acclaim as a thought leader. You can click on the link below to register for our newsletter. And don't forget, follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube.